everybody, welcome back to Life to the Woods, episode 38 with me, Sid, and last episode I had a lot of fun playing with Create to, well, for want of a better word, create this elevator to replace that rather horrible stairway out that we built at this side. Now, this elevator is not perfect. There were other ways of doing this, but we can call it, we can up and down. It's just a giant Create piston really, with some slabs stuck on the side, and we're just using the power from the factory up there to do it. It is a lovely warm muggy evening here in Blighty, so I am afraid the windows are open. It is warm and horrible, and I just want to check something. How much obsidian do I have? Not a lot. I also could do with repairing my tools. I am going to make something today which I probably should have made a long time ago. It didn't get made. I'm also just going to go and repair my tools while we're at it, if I can just get to there. Let me just quieten the enable down a little bit. I want to make a tunnel bore with Create, and oh man, I'm going to have to do that as well, aren't I? Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah, Create tunnel bores are pretty awesome, as are Create quarries, but the tunnel bore has the advantage that it makes a big old tunnel. We're going to be basing this off of, sorry, I've got a kitten on my foot again, and I'm going to have to kick it. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is going to be based off of a build by Rage Plays, but it is going to only be based off it. It's not going to be wholly linked to it. So let me just do a quick repair job and get rid of this savage on the floor, and we'll start getting our stuff together. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we are back. So there's a number of things we are going to need. Some of this is really mundane, and other things not so mundane. First thing, recipes. I'm going to need a whole bunch of obsidian. The reason I'm going to need a whole bunch of obsidian is quite simple. The version of this tunnel bore that Rage creates uses vanilla storage, and I don't want to use vanilla storage, so yeah, let me just quickly snooze the night off. That's a nice thing about this Create lift, is it doesn't actually have any significant limitations in terms of being, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, you're a brave man. There could be all sorts of nastiness out there. In terms of once it's docked and it's stopped moving, the thing is sleepable. I'm not going to try it, but I'm going to guess that I could even sleep on it when it was moving. But maybe that's one for a more creative endeavour, shall we say. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is I want to, instead of using vanilla storage, which obviously has 27 slots in it, I want to use non-vanilla storage with a lot more slots in it. The other thing I need to think about is all of the different stones. So the vanilla in a vanilla create world with most of these blocks intact. You know, we've got slate, we've got, what else, stone, so that's normal, but we've also got old stone kicking around somewhere if I can find some. You've got lava stone, we've got tuff, we've got basalt, deep slate, which I probably want to keep. So a tunnel bore running through these is not going to get as much vanilla cobble as it would normally, or you could expect from this, so to speak. So we need to address that. And I'm probably going to need to get a good cross section of the rock types that I expect to find working at this depth as we move through the world, and represent that in the deployer filters. Hopefully this will make a lot more sense when I actually start assembling the machine, but as it stands we need to change it up just a little bit, and I need 40 obsidian for this because we're going to put 4 crates on it. Yeah, so I will grab this lava. Obviously I also need to light this place up once I've finished grabbing, well, not the lava, the obsidian actually, if I'm going to do it proper. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm starting to pull together the stuff we need for this build. I've got that. I am going to need 9 filters actually, so those are things that are not. I've also got 8 of these crates which replace vanilla chests, so hopefully these will work. But let me just have a look at filters. Just bog standard filters, iron nuggets and wool. Okay, that's easy, and I need 9 of them, so that and a little bit more iron nuggetage than that. In fact, it's basically that many, isn't it? And that will give me 9 filters. Now the filters are going to be loaded with all of these, and I don't think there is an easy way, or maybe we can set them all. So these are, I think, the common rocks we're going to encounter in the system. However, I don't think I want to use basalt, and I don't think I want to use deep slate or natural scoria. I think maybe dolomite as well. I think that should be plenty. Dripstone is farmable anyway, so we will tick that. We should have, if I take one of those and look at it, that's set there, that is fine. So we shall pop those in here. We'll get up here. This is all the stuff for the base build, and the rest of that, to be honest, I'm not really worried about. These only individual blocks of stuff, so let's do that. Right, we need 9 deployers. This is where we start getting fun. So we've got a deployer and brass hands. We need brass sheets. Brass sheets are brass through that. I don't think I will have anywhere close to enough brass sheets. 9, 4 9s, 18, 27, 36. So let's go make the brass sheets. While we're at it, let's double check the deployer also needs polished rose quartz, which is redstone and nether quartz, and we're going to need 9 of those. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to need a lot of those, probably a couple. Let's just make... yeah. So that should be enough for that. I also need my sandpaper, which is not in my thingy, ergo it must be in one of these tooly chests. There it is, and we're going to stick you in my hand there, and obviously we do that thing there with those. That's great. Let's go and get these plates making while we can sand those down. We're going to need 25 mechanical drills because we're going to do a 5x5 drill head. That is the size that Rage does in his tutorial, and to be honest I think it's big enough. You can make it bigger. I could actually make it a 16x16 chunk if I really wanted to, but you know, there's a point where you have to sit there and say enough is enough, and go, that will be a reasonable size, because otherwise we just end up with an unpleasantly massive tunnel, which, you know, is interesting in its way. Now, making a bigger one might actually not be a bad idea for one option I have, and that is not where I need to be. I need to be, oh god, yeah, this is that stupid thing, isn't it? Okay, let's you gonna work? You look like you're attempting to work. Okay, let's go with these. Got to keep my eye on my sandpaper. It has got mending on it, but it really doesn't have a massive durability, so well, let's do the last one. We'll pop you over there, and in here I should have, there we go, and one repaired sandpaper. So now we're just waiting on that. I'm going to need to make a chute, I think it's called, a scoop or a chute, and we need a whole load of chassis blocks. Yeah, lots of stuff. So let me just get this lot sorted. I'll get these deployers underway, and we'll see what we need next. But this should be interesting. I really, you just want to sit there and say, is that engine noise necessary? I probably sound old. I sometimes feel old, you know, when I get on me ranting about, you know, stupidly macho engine noises, but there you go. Anyway, I will see you in a moment. Alright, so I am going to start up here. I've made myself a little platform. I've let the cat back in as well. I'm not sure if I get much against my better judgment. And we are going to get a rail. I'm going to place it down here. We're going to grab the cart assembler and we are going to place it over that, and we are going to grab the minecart, and basically this thing here is, oh, cat's just a menace. This thing here is going to basically allow everything on the top of this to stick, and we are going to start off with this linear thing, and we're going to go 1, 2. Do I need to? I've got the cat on my foot. I told you, cat, not to attack my feet. I know she didn't understand. She's a cat. I probably need to double check my requirements on stickiness, but everything is going to be based off of this cart, and then my furnace minecart will do all the work for us. If you want to know more about how it works, I will try to remember to put the link to Rage's tutorial for this into the description. But I'm going to just start throwing this together. I'll keep coming back in when there's key points, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, quick update, just so you can see where we are in the process. I have now got a linear chassis running all the way along here. There's a sticky either side, and if I were to grab my wrench, which I'm going to want anyway, that is or these should be connected. Why are you not connected? It's showing us connected. Interesting. I believe that should be connected, so we probably want to. I thought I made that sticky. Alright, let's make you sticky and make you sticky, and then we can do that again. 1 and 2. And that needs to come back down 1 to 2, about 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3. It's either 3 or 4. We'll bring it down to 3 for now. And that one here is 1. That's all we need to worry about for the time being with those. So all this is going to do is it's going to scoop up the rails behind the minecart and recycle them. This deployer up above here is working through the actual chassis. It has got a filter on it, so we're filtering the rails, and it's just going to place the rails at 2 blocks in front. So this is just going to run its own little rail system. And then we come to this bit down here, and this is where we need to make all of this sticky, and we need 2 drills. 1, 2. I think I might be a bit short a couple of drills. I may need to go and make some more. Actually, no, I don't think I am actually. So the drills are going to go in the middle, and we're going to take some of these deployers and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And then we're going to take these filters and we're going to apply them to each. No, gib. And they're going to go to there. I actually made one filter too many, but that doesn't matter. They were cheap enough. It's only iron nuggets and wool. And the idea is here that this will mine out a 2 wide corridor, and this will deploy stone around the edge, so should we hit water or lava, it won't get in the way of this. This basically has a clear track to run all the way down, and I'm going to kill this kitten if he don't stop attacking my feet. So armed with that, the final bit we have to do, well, the next bit we have to do is get the drill head on, and that we'll be back in a second. Alright, we have got the hoofer built here. This is all weird and doesn't look particularly elegant, but oh man. We're going to run our drills all the way around here, and the observant will spot that there's 2 gaps in the middle, and these are going to be deployers also set to deploy stone. So these will basically mop up any source blocks in front of the drill. Then it's just a matter of making sure that these are set. So I think if we hold control, we can set all of these down to 1. These all want to be 1. That wants to be no. Oh dear, hang on. Let's try that again. So these need to be 1. That needs to be 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's correct. That's fine at 1 because it's just holding on to the stuff in front of it. That needs to be 3, and that all needs to be 1. But I think that is fine. Then what we need to do is put on some storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's as good a place as any. It could go anywhere, but this is where it is in the tutorial. And then we're going to get these. Now this is where I don't know if this storage is going to work, because I've not tried it. I've certainly not done anything out of the ordinary with it. I do need to take the rails, I do need to take cobblestone, and I need to take some coal. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I've always got coal on me, and we are going to prime the system with everything it needs to run, and I think all things being equal, that will be it. Oops. Anything left in here? There's just a... Oh, we do need to set this to lock rotation so it goes that direction. It's just so it doesn't screw up when we put it down again. And then we're going to place you on there. We're going to bring that up. The system has already placed some blocks. Now obviously it can't place a thing. If I were to place a thing, is that going to be... Yeah, that's... Why is that not trying to deploy? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's wrench that. We now have a car Oh, I know what happened there. So I missed, and it's rotated. Great. Let me just wrench that back and get you back into the correct orientation. Bring you back down, and that, oh no, that's, damn it, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here to try and get into the space. I basically didn't put enough sticky on here, so I'm gonna need to take you. Oh, bum. And did not mean to do that either. Okay, right. This is going to be a problem. Bloop. Yeah, we can't get out that way. Luckily, I did have the foresight to build this up in the air, so I've got options to get around. Ouch. Right, so I need to also grab you, fall off again, jump up here and make that and that side sticky, and then this is going to be like so. That is going to be, ow. Damn it, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a hole. Must remember that. Like so. That goes back in. No. Give me that back. Thank you. Quick sleep. Please. Thank you. Get there eventually. And quick eat. Nom nom nom. Put the bowl away for washing later. Never waste your bowls. And I need to borrow a... Yeah, I need to borrow a rail just to set that filter again. Which... I think that set the filter. No, I don't think it did. Okay, let's borrow another rail then. I probably popped it in the hand. Doesn't matter because it's going to go in the hand anyway. Which is probably why that didn't deploy. So yeah, we've spotted a number of issues. We are going to do that. It has put down the rail this time, and we shall wrench it and grab that, grab that. All of this is deployed. Okay, so those filters have worked. Yeah, I'm going to need a few more rails, and no, that needs to go away. Yeah, that needs to go. Thank you, man. But then the next thing is to let this thing loose on the underground and just see exactly what we can actually achieve with it. So I will grab a few more rails to take down with me. I only need like 4 or 5, and we'll see you in the underground. Alright, so all things being equal, if I place this down here, we have a tunnel bore. It's on the ground, it's deployed. We'll get a screenshot because we're not going to see it for long after this, and I've set it up higher up just so it's... Oops, wrong way. Okay, that was not... Let's try that again, shall we? They don't give you that bit of an instruction, you see. Okay, right. This kind of embarrassing. Of course, that is a vanilla mechanic, so that's how these things work. Let's try that again. Facing that way. Ow. That way. And yeah, this probably would have been easier if I'd have just started a new cave, to be honest. But doesn't matter. We've got the thing. Let's give it some fuel. And off it goes. Now obviously it's not doing much mining at the moment, but that's fine. You can see it's laying down the track. Ow, I've got a kitten attacking my leg again, and she's going to get right royal seeing to if she's not careful. And as you can see, this is cutting through, and over on this side, if I can get myself up here, this is the actual tunnel it creates on the outside. Now, it doesn't light anything up. It will create a death trap for us, and you can't access the inventory while it's travelling. But it does give you access to the tunnel either side. And yeah, I need to probably just cut myself a bridge into this so I can see it. But it will just keep going. It should be self-fueling. I don't know what I'm just talking. I'm just getting distracted by kittenness. Anytime it finds coal, it will add fuel to itself, and it will just keep going. So what we should do is follow it down the tunnel area I will just plonk a little bit of light on this side of things just to keep things safe there. But if you whack that on, we should be able to quite easily see when we need to keep refreshing the tunnel, and we can just follow this along until we've had enough, and then I need to get in front of it or around the side of it and wrench it, and then we can place it somewhere else and everything will be good and happy. I'm just going to let this run for a while and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I ran it for about 250, 260 blocks, and for the most part this has been pretty standard. I'm going to sprint through here just in case anything wants to land on my head. I appear to have cut through a strip mine of mine, which is interesting. And here is the drawback to this system, and that is the entire place is bloody lethal. Damn it. And as you can see, there's a lot of ores in the wall, which are in themselves interesting. What this doesn't really do very well is handle situations. Hello, how are you? Like this, where there is a big chunk of water in the system, but yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep chunking along. I need to catch it up because what I need to do is deactivate it. That's the other thing it doesn't handle very well, is how to stop it. Now my thoughts are reasonably simple on that, and that is get in front of it, and then I see you, sir, and somehow that left with a is he dead? Oh, interesting. Dungeon of some description over here. Wow, this just sliced through the middle of that dungeon. Of course, that's the other thing. You can ride this this thing. Let's wrench that a second, and then we'll take this back up with us. So yeah, not perfect for its execution of how to get the device back. We need a bit more of that just to make this safe, but quite a fun device for definite. And of course the other aspect of this is it has exposed a massive amount of potential bits, you know, stuff you can actually use. So that in itself is interesting, because you know, you just run down this corridor and there's going to be ores in the walls, ores in the ceiling. There's a dungeon here, as we know. You know, lots and lots. Whoa, I do not want to do that. Lots and lots and lots of exposed caves and stuff, which we can explore at our leisure at a more convenient time and date. This is going to be a bit of a pain. I realistically could do with killing that off. Yeah, I mean, gold, redstone. Lots of very dangerous places, of course, but well, you know, we've narrowly missed a lava lake there. God knows what that is, but it looks like it's something from my mine. So that must have come under the village. And what we probably do want to do here is block those sides off, so should anything get curious and want to wander down here, there isn't an actual way over. And we'll pop that now. Now what I'd also need to do now is go upstairs with this contraption and see what we actually managed to mine. Because that's the other downside to it. We need to utilise the cart assembler to... I'm sure we could do it here, couldn't we? We don't need to... if I place a rail down like so, pop the cart assembler on it, pop the lever on there. I don't know whether I can do that. So when you're up... Ah, there we go. So we didn't... Oh, we had a good haul on that side. And... yeah, I definitely had more than enough space. But if we sort that quickly, what do we get? A whole load of limestone, a whole load of deep slate. We've got a massive amount of basalt, which is something not actually that much in resource, to be fair. But it did only go 260 blocks, so it wasn't going a massive distance. And I'm not unhappy with that. That is, you know, for a first test run, not bad at all. So yeah, let me just dump those in there for a second, along with all. In fact, just dump everything that's not necessary in there for now. And you know, I can take all of this stuff, process it up happily, and the world will be good and happy. Yeah, I am not unhappy with how that has worked. Not unhappy in the least. Does need... it would be nice if we could auto deploy a thing, you know. But we can get in, we can grab ores, we can continue exploring. Interesting little beastie. Can I just put a light up here to... stop this being spawnable? I don't want to come down and find something trying to blow it up. So yeah, ow. As I say, interesting. And on that note, I think we will leave that until next episode. Till then, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.